Family and hangers on to our wedding. I realise that many have travelled a long way to be here today and made considerable effort, especially Michelle's father over there, who have actually flown in from Athens last night and only got in the hotel this morning to be at our wedding today. And it really is appreciated. Thank you very much. I won't keep you all long. I'm going to try and keep this speech like a miniskirt. Long enough to cover the essentials, but short enough to keep your attention. As you all know, me and wifey have been living in sin now since 2004 for 9 very sinful years. And it was a one sinful night back in 2010 while sat in the living room watching Coronation Street that I thought it was about time, after a 7-year test drive, that I proposed. And I thought I'd better seal the deal properly. So for a week I pondered on how I was going to do it and researched various different locations over the internet, and it was eventually decided on a place called Cockshot Point in the Lake District. I thought that was an ideal location. At the end of the day, I could tell Michelle we were going to go for a meal and a walk with her precious dog. Lunch was had, and a very nervous me suggested a stroll along the side of the lake. Approaching the destination, my hands were clamming up, and wifey over here obviously decided that in 7 years it's the first time she can get a word in edgeways. And obviously, we were approaching this idyllic location. I thought nothing could ruin it now. "Look at the view!" I exclaimed while I tried to bend my knee, while watching a dog produce something which can only be explained as a log. Michelle, seeing me crouching down, just pointed out, "My God, that was quick." And you just see the dog going to the toilet. Moment ruined. Then I had to walk several miles with a log in a bag until we found a receptacle for said log, and then another mile until we found an above average location to seal the deal. The deed was done, and wifey obviously accepted such a gracious proposition from such an amazing guy. Before we got home, Michelle had decided, near enough decided, the venue, the time, the place, the bridesmaids, and all I could think of how sinful the night was going to be when we got home. Well, Michelle found the news of our engagement both exciting, and so did my mum and my father. Michelle's mum has obviously been dragged around various wedding fairs, and to be fair, they've all had a fantastic time of preparation here. But I would also like to thank Michelle's mum and her nana especially for welcoming me into their family. You're really having a fantastic job. And I remember one moment, the first Christmas that me and Michelle went round to Michelle's nana's house, which she do every year, and she's always a fantastic host. And I've always got that hangover from hell, because my best men drag me around Lancaster every Christmas Eve, familiar moments are later. And I was awfully green and feeling sorry for myself. And I remember I got to the door the first time at Michelle's nana, and she offered me what was a floater. And obviously I decided, well, graciously accepting this floater, not realising what a floater was. It was a glass of malt whiskey with an ice cube floating on the top. So needless to say, I still sided it off, and I remember it as one of the best red-cheeked, happy, smiley Christmases I can ever remember. It was fantastic. But I've never touched malt whiskey again since, apart from today. Yeah. I also owe Michelle's mum and her father a massive thank you for producing such an amazing daughter. I say you've all done a fantastic job. And after all, she's managed to marry such an immodest groom. On the note of this amazing groom, I suppose I'd better mention his creators, my mum and dad. Throughout my life, they've been with me through thick and thin, mainly thick, may I add. And faultlessly supported all the harebrained, stupid projects I had over the years. A regular sound at mum and dad's house is the sound of me and my dad arguing who had the spanner last and who tightened up what was just fallen off. Well, in true Mummy Bethel style, she'd transfer drown us all internally with cups of tea. And of course, every year my mum holds her Christmas party, which is greatly appreciated by all going, and I'm sure if it ever ends, a lot of people in this room today will sorely miss it. For no other reason, the fact that petrol strength Mummy Bethel cocktail is cheaper than a night round town. On a serious note, I really would like to thank my mum and dad, because they've also been parents and amazing friends. Thank you. Yeah. And I just hope that wifey here can keep me accustomed in the lifestyle I'm accustomed to, as in silly arguments and brews. Next on the list of praise today is my beautiful wife. The most important person in this room today. She really does look amazing and stunning. Yeah. There is an old age saying that opposites attract, and I do believe it has never been so apt as to me and Michelle. I'm very noisy, chubby, and not very academic, while on the other hand, Michelle is fairly quiet, stunning, and unbelievably athletic. I really have never met anyone as hard-working with such an inbuilt desire to excel as Michelle. In the 9 years since I met her, she has gone from being a stable hand with a part-time job in a chippy to a fully chartered corporate accountant working for BT looking after European funding. It really is amazing, Michelle. You're absolutely fantastic. She's also really, really caring and giving to all her friends. I mean, she goes shopping with her mum every weekend without fail. Agony aunt to all your friends. You're absolutely amazing, Michelle. Fantastic. I have to say, Michelle, today you're the happiest person in the world today. Amazing, thank you. I really would like to thank you for allowing me to marry yourself. And I hope we'll grow all very happy together and awful very simply. I think the great philosopher, respected by millions, Mr. Homer Simpson, summed up marriage when he stated, "It's like being married to your best friend, only I'm allowed to play with the boobs." I need to both introduce and destroy the characters of both my best men. Now, if you're wondering why I chose two of them, well, so am I. Two scheming shysters are far worse than one, believe me. Careful. Daniel over there, or Hugh Hefner, as I was closely relating to, and Stephen, or Action Man, as I was closely relating, have been very close friends of mine for many years. In fact, a grand total of 42. Action-packed, fun-filled years. It's been amazing, lads. And it was an understatement to say they've been through a lot together. That really is saying the least. Towers, or Stephen over there, is probably one of the kindest, best-natured friends anyone could ask for. Just don't ask him to get you anywhere fast in a car, because honestly he could reverse there faster. Or tell the truth in a best man speech. Daniel over there has also been an amazing friend, although at this point I must also thank my mum and dad, in particular, for gracing me with a brother. Because to be honest, yeah, if I'd have had a sister, I'd have been there by now. Daniel's mum used to refer to myself as Bad Influence Barry. That was mainly based on the fact, and I repeat, fact, that in our teens, Dan used to tell all the stories of what he'd been up to the night before to his mum, but used my name instead of his. So please remember this when he tells embarrassing stories of what Bad Influence Barry got up to. The main culprit was probably himself. I would also like to thank my best man in particular for making up so many interesting stories purely in the name of entertainment today, lads. Now, before I hand you over to my assassins, I need to thank some critical people. Please, for Vanessa. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you.
About to kick all over, I think. Well, my mother, thank you very much. I would also like to thank the bridesmaids today. They've all done a fantastic job and they absolutely look stunning all day. And the effort they've put in has been absolutely fantastic. So thank you very much. A big cheer for the bridesmaids, please. Next thing, obviously, Michelle's mother for raising such an amazing bride. It's been amazing. And also Michelle's dad and family over there for making a massive effort to be here today. I don't think you realise how much I appreciate it. I honestly, it's fantastic. Thank you very much. And also, I can't forget my parents for making me. Also, Dave's dad there, thank you very much for doing the taxis, it's been amazing. And Premier Troll in general, whatever it is, great, thank you. Also, my cousin Joanne for doing the makeup, you've done a great job. Obviously, they didn't need it, but you know, today you've done a fantastic job on them all, thank you very much. Yeah. And one more thank you is the hotel today, honestly. We know we're messing about on bits and bobs, but they've been amazing, thank you very much. It really has. I don't think we could have found a better two people to do it. Mr. Daniel. He's the best man to organise the stag do, thank you. And for Towers, for being the best man and also organised stag do. Thank you very much, pal.
Thank you very much.
Greatly appreciate it, thank you. Now, I suppose I'm going to hand you all over now to my assassins. I don't know which one's going first.